Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddlestick and knows not what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, what's my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddlestick, she'll dance without her shoe. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddlestick and knows not what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, what's my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddlestick, she'll dance without her shoe.
Well, hello there. Hello, everybody. All right, settle down. Welcome, everybody, to Camp Vertebrate, where all the backbone creatures go to celebrate. Each group will have the perfect vacation with scientific classification. From the biggest to the small, there's a spot for one and all. All right, listen up. We have 5 different classes: amphibians, mammals, fish, birds, and reptiles. First up, cold-blooded animals. Amphibians, fish, and reptiles front and center, please. If your mama laid an egg, you might be one of these. Scaly skin, this is your school. Fish with gills jump in the pool. Reptiles, it's a land for you, but you can swim, so don't be blue.
Great! Here I come!
Hey, what about me? I've got moist skin.
That means you're amphibian. All right, little frog, hop to your group.
Hop, 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 hop. Yay, amphibians! We breathe with lungs.
I have 4 legs, started with gills, tadpoles, front eggs.
Go, amphibians!
Fish over there, reptiles over here. Join your groups and give a cheer.
Fish, fish, we're always wet. That's why you'll never see us sweat. The way we breathe is through our gills. Our fins give us great swimming skills. Go, fish!
Rah, rah, reptiles! We crawl or slither through the sand. We're cold-blooded creatures, live on land. Scaly skin with no hair, breathe with lungs to take in air. Go, reptiles!
Everyone is different at Camp Vertebrate, but you all have backbones as your common trait. Each group will have the perfect vacation with scientific classification. You will never feel alone with an environment that's just like home. Warm-blooded animals up next. Mammals, birds, step right up.
I know I'm a bird, it is plain to see. Check out the set of wings that are attached to me. My whole family came from eggs. I breathe with lungs and have 2 legs. Covered in feathers head to toe. I know just where I should go.
Buck, 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 buck.
Whoa, birds! Birds that soar through the sky. Birds that swim and do not fly. The size and shape of our wing doesn't matter when we sing. Go, birds! Quack, 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 quack.
The rest of you are mammals going find a space.
Excuse me, little dolphin, you are out of place. You are not a mammal like me. You've got fins and belong in the sea.
Actually, it's not about the things you do, it's physical traits that classify you.
That's right. I drank my mommy's milk. I even had whiskers on my chin once, just like you. See? There's my baby picture.
Oh, no! Well, let's go, mammal buddy! Yahoo! Mammals! We have fur, skin, or hair. Lungs are how we take in air. Even before we could blink, Mommy gave us milk to drink. Go, mammals!
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Buckle his shoe?
We don't even have hands.
3, 4, knock at the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks.
That's dangerous.
Whoa!
7, 8, lay them straight.
Does this guy ever say please?
Do you need some help there, 5?
9, 10, a good fat hen. A good fat hen.
Stop! Please! You're messing with my bees. Before you use that toxic spray, listen up to what I say. It's all about the bee. It's all about the bee. Every flower, plant, and tree, not to mention you and me, depend upon the bees, the mighty, mighty bees. The bees are working all day long to keep our planet going strong. It all begins with pollination and how the bees help procreation. You see that plant stuck in the ground? No way for it to get around. The bee swoops in to stop and feed, then off it goes to help receive. Pollen sticks to their leg hair as the bee goes buzzing off in the air. Flower to flower, the bee does go, fertilizing plants so they will grow. Nature's working hand in hand to keep all species on this land. It's all about the bee. It's all about the bee. Every flower, plant, and tree, not to mention you and me, depend upon the bees, the mighty, mighty bees. A bee's work goes beyond the flower, talking about agriculture power. Veggies, fruits, plants, and trees, they're all connected to the bees. All these foods will go bye-bye if we cause the bees to die.
Almonds, apples, broccoli, cherries, pumpkins, and lemons.
Now that I got your attention, here's something else I'd like to mention. A bee's home is called a hive, a complex environment where they thrive. All types of bees in a honeycomb city, filled with honey and built real pretty. The hive is a queen who is mother to all. She leads and unites the big and the small. It's all about the bee. It's all about the bee. Every flower, plant, and tree, not to mention you and me, depend upon the bee, the mighty, mighty bee. Bees need nectar to survive. It's the food source for the hive. You can mow your lawn and keep it groomed. Just wait till the flowers have bloomed. Sprays are harmful, do not use. The bees get wet, lost, and confused. If they can't make it back to the honeycomb home, then the hive goes down and the queen dies alone. With no queen, there is no earth, and without the bees, there is no earth. Oh, no! It's all about the bee. It's all about the bee. Every flower, plant, and tree, not to mention you and me, depend upon the bee, the mighty, mighty bee. Everybody! Every flower, plant, and tree, not to mention you and me, depend upon the bee, the mighty, mighty bee.
Oh, the Milky Way, the galactic home of our solar system.
Pardon me, I couldn't help but hear your talk of space and the atmosphere.
I have a report. It's due today.
Then we should get started right away.
Wow!
We've got inner planets and outer planets with a connection to the sun, each with a different atmosphere, from 8 straight down to 1. Inner and outer planets, divided by an asteroid belt, orbit a star in space. That stars the sun don't get too close or you'll melt.
Well, how do we know if it's a planet at all?
Let's use the 3 R's closer to the sun, and Mercury is the closest one. You might think that Mercury is always hot. During the day it is, but at night it's not. Because its atmosphere is so thin, at daytime the sun's energy comes in. But at night that energy just can't hold.
And that's when Mercury's freezing cold.
Venus is next, the hottest planet by far. Earth comes after, that's where we are. Inner planet Mars is fourth from the sun. But what traits do inner planets have in common? Inner planets' moons are none or few. Earth has one and Mars has two. No moons for Venus or Mercury. And inner planet's surface is terrestrial or rocky. With metal! Compared to outer planets, inner planets are small. And inner planets have no rings at all. Inner and outer planets, divided by an asteroid belt. Orbit a star in space. That stars the sun, don't get too close or you'll melt. Outer planets! Outer planets are further from the sun, and there are rings around everyone.
Wait, I thought only Saturn had a ring.
Nope, all outer planets have them, and here's the thing. Here we go. Don't just take what you see at first view. Look closer at Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune too. That's right. Outer planet's surface isn't rocky like the inner. They're made up of gas, so their surface is thinner. These gas giants are colder since they're far from the sun, and many, many moons orbit each one.
So Uranus is gassy with rings and many moons?
Yep, just like Jupiter, Saturn, and the furthest planet, Neptune. Over 60 moons orbit Jupiter, while our Earth has only one. And outer planets take longer to orbit the sun. Inner and outer planets, divided by an asteroid belt. Orbit a star in space. That stars the sun, don't get too close or you'll melt.
Why should I know this? Why should I care?
Because there's so much more to explore out there. Solving problems encountered in space directly affects the human race.
Wow, this is fascinating.
Inner and outer planets, divided by an asteroid belt. The more that we know about them, we'll solve the problems of the world that we're dealt. Inner and outer planets, divided by an asteroid belt. Orbit a star in space. That stops the sun, don't get too close or you'll melt. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Welcome to MicheLee Puppets Live and Online. Now here's your hosts, Astrid and Kuko.
Good morning!
Hello, everyone!
Welcome to MicheLee Puppets live and online fundraising event. I'm Astrid.
And I'm Kuko.
And we miss seeing you in person this year, but we're so glad you could join us virtually.
Absolutely. It's pretty cool, actually, because we have guests joining us from across the country.
Yeah!
And even more people can learn about the important work that MicheLee Puppets is doing to empower lives through the art of puppetry.
In the next half hour, you will see our puppets in action.
Oh, you'll hear from friends whose lives have been inspired and enriched by our live, in-person performances and classes.
And through online videos, educational shows, resources, and classes.
Oh, and don't forget, this is our annual fundraising event. So your donations will cover the costs of creating and delivering life-changing puppetry arts programs for thousands of children and families this year.
That's right. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and get ready to start your day with a smile.
Oh, to kick off our program, here is Tom Yoakum, who has been supporting MicheLee Puppets for 35 years.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Yoakum recently retired after a long and distinguished career in banking.
Oh, really?
Yep, in fact, Mr. Yoakum's bank, Barnett Bank, gave MicheLee Puppets our very first contribution of $500. That's what helped us get started 35 years ago.
Wow, that's amazing!
We're very thankful for his friendship and support for 35 years. Welcome, Tom Yoakum.
Well, good morning, and thank you to Astrid and Kuko for that fine introduction. I get a lot of introductions in life, but that one was really great. Can't you love and don't you love the puppets that were there? You know, on this 35th anniversary of MicheLee Puppets, I've been involved with MicheLee for 35 years, and the philanthropy that's needed to allow the organization to continue work with kids and use puppets to help them understand and learn about difficult subjects has been a terrific experience for me. And as importantly, a terrific opportunity for me, my former companies, both Barnett Bank and Seaside Bank, obviously, and SunTrust, to invest in MicheLee Puppets. And today, what we're here about is to ask you to think about investing in MicheLee Puppets. 35 years may seem like a long time, but gosh, it's just gone by in a flash. And in that period of time, what MicheLee has done to change, go forward, change with what the environment is giving you, becoming aware of the environment. And that's been done primarily because of all of you out there that have been willing to invest in MicheLee Puppets. And that's one of the big reasons we're here today for this breakfast, for this virtual breakfast. And by the way, I hope you're enjoying your virtual eggs and orange juice. I had mine earlier this morning, and it's really pretty good. So thank you for what you've done in the past. Thank you for what I hope you're going to help us do in the future. Thanks is part of being involved in philanthropy. Never forget to thank the folks that have helped you be successful to get where you are, and MicheLee certainly never forgets to thank all of us. I want to take just a minute to thank our sponsors this morning. As usual, we have great companies here in Central Florida that have been willing to help MicheLee go along, get along, and be able to do the work they're doing. And obviously that includes public supermarkets and their charities. You know, it's interesting, in all the years I've been around public supermarkets, they have always been out front working with various organizations, and MicheLee is just one of them. So we're very, very thankful for Public Supermarket. And of course, my former company, Seaside Bank and Trust. Seaside has been involved with MicheLee since we started, as well as I have been personally. And it's just one of those things that makes sense for a company to get involved with a company like MicheLee. Ravago, always willing to help, have been a great partner in what we've been doing. And then, of course, the Orlando Magic. What a great organization, so it was also great to see them continue to support us. Crank Communications, great marketing company, and they're helping us with this breakfast this morning and all of the work that it takes. KPMG and Pete Marwick, that used to be called, now KPMG, and their folks, not only do they help us monetarily, but the people at KPMG help us all of the time. Advent Health, I'm very, very pleased to say I'm on the board of Advent Health, and I'm very excited that they will support MicheLee Puppets in our mission and what we do. And finally, Ernst & Young, another fine accounting firm that we talk about, because Ernst & Young has been also part of this community for a time. We know they're behind us, and we know they continue to support us. And so thank you to those of you at home or at work, wherever you are, getting this, it's not a Zoom meeting, but getting a typecast done today, so you're on the internet. And you too have the opportunity to make a contribution that will empower children to reach their full potential. And you can do that simply by texting the word puppet, P-U-P-P-E-T, to 41444. And that's how it's done. Remember, text puppet to 41444, and you will help MicheLee continue to do what they do to help children. Thank you for your help. Thank you for being with us this morning. And as always, it's an extreme pleasure to be part of MicheLee Puppets and their work.
Hi everybody, I'm Baby Banana. When COVID-19 caused schools to close, MicheLee Puppets was quick to move their educational shows and classes online. We already had a full library of fun videos that meet educational standards. So we sent out our videos on reading readiness, science, health, and safety to help teachers and students who were now learning at home. Since we couldn't perform our live programs in person, we went into the studio to film our bully prevention and math and science programs. Our puppets and actors look directly at the camera to help make a stronger connection with the students who are watching on a screen. I love to work with MicheLee puppets and do live puppet chats. It's so much fun to video chat with kids and help brighten their day.
Hi everybody! My name is Luke Soramaki, and this is my puppet Drake. Hi everybody! And today, we are gonna talk about MicheLee puppets. Yeah, I love MicheLee puppets. And I'm gonna talk about why. Wow, that's very difficult. So, let's begin. The first reason I love MicheLee puppets is I didn't know about puppets until this summer when I had my first puppet chat. So school was closed because of coronavirus, and I was sad and lonely. And then what happened was that Mommy signed up for puppet chats, and I got to meet new friends, and I was happy. Thank you, MicheLee puppets, for taking me to this puppet world. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi, my name is Mousy, and I want to tell you about a very special program with MicheLee puppets called Puppet Chats. And through Puppet Chats, I've been able to connect with lots and lots of kids and families from all over the world. One special person I've got to connect with is a man named Michael. He lives in Vancouver, and he was the victim of a terrible, terrible, terrible attack. But he and I have become wonderful friends, and we would never have met if it hadn't been for MicheLee puppets and Puppet Chats. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michael, and I was attacked by 4 men last year. I was asleep for 4 months in the hospital, and now I'm not like I was. I have become really good friends with Mousy and her lady helper Julie, and all the other puppets at MicheLee Puppets. They are great, they are helping me, and Mousy is my best friend, and I love Mousy, and the MicheLee puppets are great. I love them all, but Mousy and Julie are my best friend. Thank you for listening to me. Bye-bye.
With a little creativity, we were able to move our puppetry classes online too. Students in our Puppetry Explorations class for students with unique abilities didn't miss a beat and continued to make puppets and create performances together on Zoom.
Hi, I'm Julie.
And I'm Sam.
And this is a pile of socks, but we'll get back to that. We are students in Puppet Explorations at MicheLee Puppets, and for us, it's all about connections and friendships. So we've met people from all over the country, Wisconsin, New York, and here in Orlando through our weekly Zoom classes. But in addition, we have added to our family. So we'd like to introduce you to some of our new family members.
This is Igor Straczynski from the Cyber Suite. This is Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky from the Rouge.
And this year we needed to homeschool Sam due to his low immunities, but because of Puppet Explorations, we have a passport to the world. Sam can have his history class come alive right in his own hands. You can see it in his eyes, you can see it when he conducts, and you can see it in his smile. Lots of joy here. So in his heart, it's definitely in his heart too. So it's all within his reach. And with this pile of socks, they'll soon gonna become new friends. Maybe they'll be friends from
Greece.
or
China.
or maybe even Scotland. So
Possible. Arigato. Eseristo.
thank you for joining our family and supporting MicheLee Puppets. Bye!
We are so grateful to our donors like you who make it possible for MicheLee Puppets to provide inspiring and life-changing puppetry arts programs at little or no cost to the children and families we serve. Our annual campaign goal is $110,000, and we hope to raise most of that today with your help. Thank you to the Joe and Sarah Galloway Foundation for providing a very generous $40,000 matching grant. That will go a long way toward helping us meet our goal. To tell you more are Jerry Daniels and fellow foundation trustees Rusty Baldwin and Bob Klettner.
On behalf of the trustees of the Joe and Sarah Galloway Foundation, we are so thrilled to be a part of MicheLee Puppets and the mission that they provide to our community. We are also thrilled to provide a matching grant that will match dollar for dollar contributions that you all choose to make today. So we encourage you to join us and provide your generous support to MicheLee Puppets. Thank you.
Our daughter Finley has some cognitive and communicative differences related to her syndrome, velocardiofacial syndrome, and MicheLee Puppets has been just wonderful for her. She's always been into puppeteering since she was about 3, and it was so nice to find a place in town that allowed her to do classes that were really geared towards her needs and at her own pace and gave her a social group and something to be a part of. What I find really amazing is that even during the pandemic, when so many places have been closed and when you can't go and do some of the same things, Tracy Connor has pivoted and sent the puppet materials for puppet making home to our house and has been holding weekly Zoom calls that allow Finley and mom and dad to be a part of things together, where we are doing some of the same kinds of things. And I think it's even, in some ways, even neater because we're doing things on camera with Zoom, and it's teaching the kids how to do puppeteering on camera. So Finley and the other kids have really, really enjoyed it, and it's been something that our whole family has been able to embrace. So we're just really thankful for that opportunity. It is a full-on professional experience from start to finish and at every level. I can't say enough about MicheLee Puppets, and thank you for your support.
MicheLee Puppets is partnering with the Cornelia T. Bailey Foundation and Aspire Charter Academy to develop a new arts integration program that uses visual and performing arts to teach core subjects like math, reading, and science. Here's more about our exciting art venture!
Art Venture combines MicheLee Puppets teaching artists and educators to make learning fun. We provide professional development for teachers and staff, and then we develop lessons together that are arts integrated, bringing dance, music, puppetry, and theater into the classroom for the students to have a brand new learning experience. We also provide connections to family and home, and we love working with our students.
We have 6 equal parts. How many? 2. Let's put a bass drum here. We'll put a bass drum here. Here we go. 5, 6. Ready, go. You guys rock.
My favorite part about Art Venture is how much fun the kids have participating. When I would arrive, it would be during recess time, and the kids would see me and they would drop their jump ropes and their basketballs, and they would run after me saying, "Miss Jamie, are we with you?" And when I said yes, they said, "Yes, Miss Jamie's here, we don't have to do our work." They had no idea that the theater activities that we were doing were actually teaching them writing, reading, and using their imagination.
Hello, my name is Naima Dees, and I am the curriculum specialist at Aspire Charter Academy. Aspire Charter Academy is a positive behavior support school where we serve 50% exceptional students and 50% general education students. And this past year, we have had the pleasure of participating in Art Venture. We have seen so much
improvement in our students' confidence. A lot of those kids are afraid to read out loud. Like, they don't want to read out loud because they don't have the confidence. They feel like they're going to get made fun of, and they have just blossomed with being able to have the confidence to read in front of their peers. They're excited to raise their hand and be called on. We have seen so much improvement in our students' confidence, in their ability to work hand in hand with their peers. They are more likely to give each other praise when they're doing something. We really appreciate everything that Jamie and MicheLee Puppets have done for us. And this has also been a very, very great venture for our teachers. With this upcoming school year, I am looking forward to continuing what we started last year with Art Venture. I'm looking forward to our teachers being able to take on some of that responsibility, and I see them doing the things that they were taught by the teaching artists in their classroom. They really have gained great relationships with the artists, and I'm really looking forward to them having that experience again.
Hi, I'm Tommy. I enjoy doing live puppet chats with MicheLee Puppets. We're celebrating our 35th anniversary this year. Yay! Working with schools and our partners and generous funders, we've reached way more than 2 million children and adults with our educational puppet shows and classes. Countless more around the world have used our online videos and educational resources. Our founder and executive director, Tracy Connor, will share our exciting plans for the future.
Thanks, Tommy. I love his enthusiasm. Welcome. I am so glad that you are joining us on our very first virtual fundraiser. And whether you are joining us from home or work, we are so glad that you are here. I don't need to tell you that 2020 has been a really tough year for everyone. We've all made adjustments, and that includes MicheLee Puppets. And although we are not able to deliver our messages of respect, responsibility, and positive choices the way that we've always done in the past, I want you to know that we are still here working hard and finding new ways to help, like through our puppet chats and our digital materials, and you've heard all about that already. I'm excited because I get to tell you about some of the new projects that we're working on. In partnership with Fair Winds Credit Union, we are producing a series of videos on financial literacy. These videos will be teaching kids how to make smart money choices so that they can live a lifetime full of financial freedom and generosity. I'm really excited to be partnering with Opera Orlando, too. MicheLee Puppets will be building and performing puppets for a brand new opera based on the children's book, The Secret River, by Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. And the premiere will take place at the Dr. Phillips Center in December of 2021. I hope that you will be there with us. One of the most important projects that we're working on, and one that is so close to my heart, is on the issue of human trafficking. If you know MicheLee Puppets, you know that we have never shied away from dealing with pretty serious issues like domestic violence and even sexual assault for teens. And I'm so glad and honored to be able to partner with the Lifeboat Project to produce a series of videos and live performances that will raise awareness of human trafficking that takes place right here in our community. We'll be teaching children and adults about the red flags, the things to watch out for, the warning signs that let you know that your loved one is in danger, so that we can all help each other be safe. You know, I am absolutely blown away by the generosity of our community that makes it possible for us to do this work. We really could not do what we do without you, so thank you. And for those of you who are learning about us for the very first time today, thank you. And
I hope that you decide to get involved too, maybe as a volunteer of time or talent, or maybe you'd like to make a one-time donation or a multi-year pledge, or maybe even host your very own peer-to-peer fundraiser, which you can do right on our fundraising page here on Mobile Cause. Whatever you decide to do, anything that you do for a child is wonderful, and we appreciate it. You know, it's because of you that we are reaching tens of thousands of children every year, giving them life-changing opportunities to make decisions and take actions that make life better for themselves and others. And now we'd like you to hear from some of the people that have benefited from our programs and from some of those in the community who work with us. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chad Harkins, and I'm from Wisconsin, and I'm a puppeteer. When I was a little boy, kids were not very, very nice to me, and puppets really touched my heart. And whenever I put a puppet on, they were not very, they were good to me, and they were not say a kind word, and they could interact with me and MicheLee puppets. Now I'm an adult and of 63, and they really helped me a lot with their puppet exploration classes, their puppet chats, and again, thank you for your support. From Wolfgang and Chad.
Hello. The puppets you see behind me started out as socks. Well, my daughter and I made them into actual living, breathing beings with their own personality, much like MicheLee Puppets does for the children that they help. They take situations and they make them accessible to children, and they help them communicate with the ease of puppets, removing any barriers to communication that children might have. And for that, I am very grateful. Thank you, MicheLee Puppets, and everyone that supports you for what you have done for my family.
Good morning. I'm a father and now a grandfather who's seen the impact of MicheLee Puppets live and online for 35 years. Tracy Connor and her puppeteers have helped our community through the puppetry arts. They have captured the imagination of our children and taught them the important lessons of communication, education, and well-being. Simply put, MicheLee Puppets speak and children listen. Now this morning, we all had a choice: to get out of bed or get out of bed and make a difference in the lives of our children, grandchildren, and the community by supporting MicheLee Puppets. Our children, more than ever, need MicheLee Puppets now. It's a privilege to be a friend, a donor, and an early morning do-gooder for MicheLee Puppets.
Wow! I feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Thank you to everyone for sharing stories about how MicheLee Puppets empowers children and families. Now, our friend Alicia Gonzalez from Fair Winds Credit Union will share how you can help.
Thank you so much, Astrid, for that very warm welcome. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us for this year's MicheLee Puppets fundraiser. Very exciting year as we go virtual to try to connect with you and tell our story of these amazing work and the puppets that bring the work to life. I really want to share something that's really connected me to this work. And I'm an educator by trade and have seen puppets be a true instrument of bringing curriculum come to life, to seeing children really engaged in the learning. And it really is amazing how it builds their character, how they're connected to the work, and how they continue to promote those values promoted by MicheLee Puppets into their own lives. It really is continuous learning from them. I have supported MicheLee Puppets since I was part of the Duke Energy Corporation and now with Fairwinds Credit Union. It truly is transcending work where they make connections with students, where it's genuine, where they are passionate about the curriculum and also very methodical in making sure that they reach the standards of curriculum for the school system that they're working for. And also my favorite part of this is connecting with parents. It truly is a triangle in connecting the dots to really educate not only the whole student, but a family, and in turn, our whole community. Fairwinds Credit Union is a proud supporter and partner of MicheLee Puppets, and I hope that you will choose to get involved too. We believe in living generously, and your generous gift of time, talent, and treasure is sure to make a difference in the lives of young people right here in Central Florida and across the country. During these times of uncertainty and anxiousness, I'm glad that MicheLee Puppets is there to help children, whether they're at home or at school, to make good choices, to take positive action, and to make life better for themselves and others. Please join me this morning by making a generous donation. And it's so easy to give. Just grab your phone and text the word, are you ready for it? Puppet, P-U-P-P-E-T, to this number, 41444. Really easy. Puppet to 41444. You may choose to make a one-time gift or make a recurring gift, and you can choose the frequency of your recurring gift. We invite you to consider joining the MicheLee Puppets Investor Circle by making a 5-year pledge commitment. Click on the link to learn more, and you will find a separate donor form. Members of our Investor Circle may choose a giving level of $200 or more per year for 5 years, which provides stability and helps us plan future programming. You may also choose to make monthly or quarterly payments. Please fill in your contact and payment information to complete your donation. If you can cover the payment processing fee, that means 100% of your gift will be used to deliver life-changing programs for kids. And don't forget that your gift will also be matched dollar for dollar, so your donation today will be doubled. That's incredible. I want to thank you so very much for joining us for our first MicheLee Puppets virtual fundraiser, live and online. While our program is coming to a close, Astrid and Kuko will stay on to update you as all your donations come through. Thank you again for supporting MicheLee Puppets. Astrid and Kuko, I'm going to send it back to you.
Wow, Miss Alicia, that was so nice. Thank you.
Yeah, Miss Alicia does such a good job. She showed everybody the screen, where do you put your hands and you push those buttons. What does that mean?
Well, it's everybody's turn to get involved now. And they can do that by making a donation.
Ooh, making a donation? So they push the button, and how does that work?
Well, there's a couple different ways to donate today, Kuko. First, you can use your telephone, your smartphone. And all you have to do is text the word puppet. Can you spell that, Kuko?
P-U-P-P-E-T.
I knew you could do it.
I did it!
Yay! Text the word puppet to 41444. It's so easy.
That does sound easy. Is there another way that they can do it?
Yeah, it's an even easier way. You see that donate button on your screen? Just push that donate button and a form comes up and you can donate right there on the website.
Oh, and then they get to watch it. There's like a little thing that it shows how much money people have donated, and it goes up and up and up.
Yeah, there's like on the website there's a circle, a graph, and you can tell when the donations come in, and you can also see people's names. So when you make a donation, your name is going to come up on the scroll too.
Oh, I'm so excited to see everybody's name. That's so exciting.
It is exciting, and what's really exciting is that means you out there have the power to make kids' lives better with your support. And you know, I was just thinking, Kuko, that if you have a question about something, about our programs or our organization, or maybe you're having a little trouble making a donation today, there's some places that you can go to for help, right?
Oh, I know where those are.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so you can email info@micheleepuppets.org. It's going to show up on our screen, info@micheleepuppets.org.
Yep, you can send a message there.
Yep, you can email us, or you can call 407-898-7925. We have got live humans standing by waiting to take your call.
That's
right. So we're really excited about that because we love to answer questions. And even if you don't have a question, you just want to talk to us about maybe booking a show, those are great places to go as well.
Yeah, and you just made me think of something, Kuko. You were talking about live humans here, and really, we can't do what we do without you humans out there.
That's right. I would just be flat on the floor if it wasn't for humans.
That's right. So we just want to say thank you again, humans, for spending some time with us this morning and for your generous support.
That's right. We love all you humans out there. Now go out and donate.
We love you, Puppet Hugs.
Yay! Thank you.
That was great, Kuko.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch those numbers come in. That's gonna be so
Me too.
fun.
Yeah, that's right.